There's really not much going on in the way of mushrooms right now, but this is a good time for some other fungi, for hunting for some other really interesting fungi that are in popular culture right now, and that I'm going to show you right now. And this is a pretty cool thing to find here on this persimmon tree. I'm put my hand back here to get the camera to focus on it. And there's an ant here. It's dead, obviously, but it's infected with a cordyceps fungus. And that is the fungus from The Last of Us. Also a really good book and movie called The Girl with All the Gifts. But this cordyceps invades the ants and causes them to act contrary to their own best interest. Once it gets fully colonized, this still living ant climbs up this tree, out to the end of a branch, and you can see it bites onto that branch and then dies there. And the fungus will end up putting basically a mushroom out of the body of that ant, and it'll release spores. And it's doing this because of where the ant has climbed before it's died. It's releasing these spores over an area where it's likely to get into other ants and infest them. So it's causing that ant to become the carrier that will infect all the other ants. All right, I've got another one here. Took me about another 2 minutes to find this one. And hopefully I'll find some more yet. I'd like to find some that have a really nice fruiting body coming out of them so you can see that. But this is just a super fun activity in the winter. All right, I've got another one over here by the creek on this old privet. This is kind of an old one. Looks like it's been here a while, but it's kind of skeletonized. Still kind of cool though. Still kind of cool. You know, on any day that you go out and spend a little bit of time really looking close, I'd say you got a pretty good chance of finding some of these. You know, it's a big weird world full of big weird things, and sometimes little weird things that if you're not looking close, you won't even notice. So it's worth getting out there and paying attention, looking close, and seeing what you see. That's what Sunny's doing, right, Sunny? She's looking for stuff, big weird things. Later on, I found this cricket on a different tree, also infected with cordyceps, a different species of cordyceps. And I'm going to put some photos on here of some past cordyceps we've found, some that have the really nice fruiting body on them. And this is probably a good place to mention, too, that the cordyceps that you may be familiar with as a supplement is not coming from these ants. That's a cordyceps that grows up out of the ground from lepidopteran larvae, like caterpillars from moths and butterflies. So different thing entirely.